Hello, and good afternoon. If my voice sounds weird, it's because I've been trying not to cry all evening. My name is Joy. I am a fashion designer and textile artist working with the WOW Project, a women, queer, and trans-led community initiative using arts and activism to grow and protect Chinatown's creative culture in a time of rapid change. Before I begin, a sincere thank you to Labor Arts and the Remember the Triangle Fire Coalition for creating a space for us here today to honor some people who have deeply shaped the labor landscape of New York City. Alice Ip is one such person. I met Alice in 2021 when we collaborated on a project during my first artist residency at the WOW Project. A fashion designer by trade, I came to WOW with many questions about New York's history of garment labor and how the people and place of Chinatown connects with this history. Through a collaborative, community-based art project, I wanted to better understand my own role as a designer and what it means for those working in the industry today to understand the history of work and activism that we come from. The organization connected me with Mei Chen, who's here in the audience today, and she connected me with Alice, who volunteered to help me with my very ambitious garment construction project. A former seamstress in Chinatown's garment factories turned ILGWU union organizer, she arrived at the WOW Project studio with a hot water bottle in one hand and her glasses in the other, ready to help me sew. Over several weeks, we worked together to construct a 200-piece quilted map of Manhattan's Chinatown. Yeah. We then turned the quilted pieces of fabric into a robe, and then we hand-sewed porcelain and jade beads on it to mark the locations of important moments in Chinatown's garment history. During this insane construction, we swapped stories in a mix of English, Mandarin Chinese, and Cantonese. A former opera performer, Alice sang beautifully in between sharing stories about her 3 children, her 4 grandchildren, and their lives in Hong Kong, Holland, and the US. I still speak a little Dutch, she told me. As I listened to her, I wondered to myself, how can one person have lived through so many lifetimes, endured so much hardship with humor and humility? It became really clear to me how much Alice cared about her community and how much her work has paved the way for us today. Alice's work with us at the WOW Project has been an important bridge that connects Chinatown's youth with the lineages that we come from. It helps us understand our context so that we may build on our foundations with clarity and purpose. It has been an honor to work with her, and it's an honor to introduce to you today, Alice Ip.
Good afternoon, and thank you very much for your time to listen to me. Many thanks and honor to be here to accept the award. It is also impossible to estimate that someone will still remember me after 20 years of retirement. I'm only 74. I take an early retirement, so I'm not that old. Okay, many people immigrate to the United States with a dream, and everyone has different story and struggle experience. Different ways of thinking and living have different lives. So everyone's idea depends on how they face reality. Here I would like to thank the union and Mr. J. Mason, who hired me, from a workers' representative to a union organizer in May 1982, which has changed my life ever since, so that I can use my strength to help more people. Although the past years and months, I, as a single parent and an ordinary woman with lower education, but I never give up. I want to thank God for giving me the magical power to go through those difficult days. I hope young people can see the time and opportunity to move on. Their achievements really depends on their own hard working. Let me pay tribute to all garment workers and immigrant laborers with the poem I wrote recently. And I wrote it in Chinese. And thank you to Mei Chen to translate it in English for me. So let me say in Chinese first. That is in Chinese that my poem. 忙忙碌碌過一生，漂洋過海為何因？為了下代新生活，辛勞工作苦至今。父謀餐館冇衣業，全家生活有依憑。冇兼數職沒投訴，工會廠內見知心。苦樂參半互依傍，眾志成城係一心。青年應盡惜機遇，把握團結學習心。Now I'm going to read English that you can understand. I wrote this because in this February, I lost another crew sister, which is a very active sister, Wai Chen Eng. She's always active and she always, as a team, a team to struggling all those union activities. I thank her and in memory, so I write this poem to remembering her. Living such a busy life, why cross the ocean? But for new life for the next generation. Hard work. Father in the restaurant, mother in the sewing factory. The whole family makes a living. Mother works many jobs with no complaints inside the union factory. Bittersweet, leaning on each other. We are one. We are one. Young people should grab opportunities in the spirit of unity and getting things done. I thank you. I thank you all. May God bless all, healthy, lucky, happy for your all your life. Thank you so much.